Yo, what is up, guys? This is the Brickto here, and I thought I'd go over my thoughts on the new UCS Landspeeder. So right off the bat, I think this was a UCS set that, at least for me, it wasn't something I was really hoping for or longing for. I never looked at the play skill version of any of these Landspeeders and thought, a much bigger UCS version would be really cool. So for me, it was a little bit, I just really got excited about it, to be honest. But now that I see it, I definitely do think that, it looks sleek. It's definitely a very good looking set. But I still have the same thought where I'm not sure this needed to be a UCS set, at least for me personally. And I think part of that comes from the fact that this set doesn't really allow for a lot of opportunities for greebling and things like that, where something on like a Y-Wing, has very detailed sort of open engine components and all of that I think, they did a really good job of being able to upgrade and include those elements with the UCS version. You can see on this one, we do have that open engine bay here, and there is some greebling, so that is a nice addition. But you can just notice overall that it's a fairly smooth, sleek set. And although I think that does look very good, again, I'm not sure if that exactly fits the UCS mold, at least kind of what I'm thinking of a little bit. It's definitely a good looking set. It's definitely like a middle of the line, in my opinion, UCS set, but I'm not crazy excited about it, but I'm also not super disappointed about it. I think partially because my expectations were already pretty low about this, so the fact that I think it probably met those and maybe exceeded them a little bit is kind of where it lands right there, sort of in the middle as far as UCS sets go. I do think, at the 1,800 pieces at the $200 price point, I think is decently fair. And I saw some people saying that they thought it was overpriced, but we've kind of come to expect this, I think, for the $200 UCS sets, that at least size-wise and sometimes piece count-wise, it might seem a little bit expensive at $200. So I think this one, it's kind of falls in line with what we've been getting, I would say. So it is a UCS set. I think it's a little bit, expensive, but that's kind of what it's been in line with, at least definitely for the last 5 years or so, I would say. And then speaking more broadly about May the 4th here, some interesting things to note is that these promos are going to be available for a whole week, the 1st through the 8th. I'm assuming that's also why while supplies last, so I could see that changing slightly, with some of them maybe going out of stock throughout this week. And then, so again, a quick go over, we already talked about the Lars Family Homestead at the $160 price threshold. We have the ATST Polybag at $40, and then we have the Mandalorian Keychain with purchases over $70. Also the sweepstakes here, but you guys know how those goes. Basically a waste of VIP points, in my opinion. And then this is, I think, a very interesting thing that they're doing is that usually you get double VIP points during May the 4th, and this time it's only going to be on selected LEGO Star Wars sets. I would have to guess that this would be, excluding the new sets, especially this new UCS Landspeeder. If I had to guess, I think it will be excluding that. And, it probably is going to exclude also as well the new diorama sets that we just got, if I had to make a prediction as well. So a little bit disappointing, especially for people that may have already purchased, some of those Star Wars sets that probably came out, now like a year ago or something, which I assume those would probably be on the double VIP points list. So a little bit disappointing, but I still think that if you can overlook that, there's still a lot of good value to be had during the May the 4th promos. And again, double VIP points is disappointing, but I think if you can overlook that, and I think if you can hit that $160 threshold, I think you'll be happy with the promos you get. So I think that's about all we could talk about here as far as the Luke Skywalker Landspeeder and also May the 4th weekend. Let me know what you guys think, or if you guys have been planning out your purchases in order to hit certain thresholds. And let me know what you think of the new Landspeeder. If you guys are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, this is the Brick Duo, signing off.